Hey everybody, I'm CrazyCat42 and welcome to Trivia Time. And today on Trivia Time, we're talking about the second Fire Emblem game, Fire Emblem Gaiden, and its 3DS remake, Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. And a little fun fact about this episode before I start, I was originally planning on releasing this in February, but then the Fire Emblem Direct happened and they announced a remake of this game, so I ended up scrapping this and waiting until it came out. So, yay for Nintendo ruining my plans. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the show. Starting off with Alm was originally right-handed in Gaiden and all subsequent materials. However, in Echoes, Alm was depicted as left-handed, both in his promotional arts and in-game appearances. This is further shown in Fire Emblem Heroes, where he has different animations compared to most sword users. Also in Echoes, Alm is the only playable character who is unable to learn magic, due to the fact that he cannot learn it naturally, and he is unable to reclass into a magic-using class using the pitchfork. In Echoes, Celica has the highest number of supports in the game with 11. 4 combo supports and 7 passive supports. For contrast, the second highest total is Alm with 7, 3 combos and 4 passives. Tobin's name in the Japanese version is Robin, however it's changed to Tobin in the English version to differentiate him from Robin from Fire Emblem Awakening, whose name reflects in the Japanese version of that game. In Gaiden, Cliff is the only male character who can learn 6 spells. In Fire Emblem Heroes, Faye is an archer, however in Echoes, Archer is a male-only class, so Faye cannot become one. Interestingly, Faye seems to have the closest relationship with Mycen out of the 4 round villagers. One of her victory quotes references how well he has taught her when it comes to combat, and he is one of 4 characters who can support with her, the others being Alm, Celica, and Silk, meaning none of the other round villagers can support with Faye. Lucas is the first character of the Soldier class to appear in the entire Fire Emblem series. Silk's English voice actress Bonnie Gordon also sang the vocals for the English version of the end credits song of Fire Emblem Echoes, The Heritage of Arcadia. Interestingly, the resources for the Fire Emblem Awakening DLC chapter, The Golden Gap, has placeholder portraits for Claire, cropped straight from her game's manual. This may or may not imply she was to have a proper DLC Einherjar appearance, similar to Eldigan. If Clive dies, a total of 4 characters can mourn for him, which is the most out of any character in the game. Those characters are Lucas, Claire, Matilda, and Fernand. However, in the case of Fernand, his one goes unused due to the fact he is not recruitable in the game. Strangely in Echoes, Tatiana's growths for HP and defense are lower than they were in Gaiden. In Echoes, Bowie is the only member of the cast who loves playing category provisions. In Gaiden, Saber is the only male character who can cast the Seraphim spell. Balbar, along with Leon and Kamui, showed up in an April Fool's gag on the official site, which claimed a new Fire Emblem game in the style of the 8-bit originals would be made. This fake game would star the trio in a setting based on medieval Japan. Leon has his English and Japanese names swapped with Leo from Fire Emblem Fates. In the Choose Your Legends event of Fire Emblem Heroes, Jesse and Grief tied with 747 out of 791 characters with 43 votes each, making the lowest scoring characters from Gaiden. In Echoes, Atlas and May are tied for the pickiest eaters out of the entire cast. Both characters also have no neutral preferences. During the game, it's never revealed how Desai knows Alm's true identity as Rudolph's son. Also, Desai is the first character in the series to be shown in battle as a 3rd tier unit. Recruit is the only enemy besides Fernand who has unused battle dialogue when selected on turn 1 and when below half health. This may suggest that Recruit was originally planned to be a playable character. Duma is one of few final bosses in the series with the ability to move around their maps. The others are Aiden, Formortis, Ashnard, and Garen. Duma has the second highest HP total of any enemy in the series at 182 HP, losing only to Anankos from Fire Emblem Fates, who has 286 HP when fought on Lunatic mode. However, Duma has all his HP in a single unit, while Anankos splits his HP between multiple body parts. Caesar is the only boss character who is not present in the remake. This is due to the fact that he is replaced by Bakut. Quite a few characters in Echoes are voiced by people who have voiced other characters in the Fire Emblem series, and now we're going to go over those characters. Alm is voiced by Kyle McCarley, who also voices Soren in Fire Emblem Heroes. Gray's voice actor, Max Mittelman, also voices Leo, Forrest, and Caden from Fire Emblem Fates, and Gordon from Fire Emblem Heroes. Lucas's voice actor, Greg Chun, also voices Ephraim, Eldigan, and Ike in Fire Emblem Heroes. Claire and Pala's voice actress, Alexis Tipton, also voices Spring Lucina and Masked Marv in Fire Emblem Heroes. May's voice actress, Jeremy Lee, also voices Gwendolyn, Kada, and Cecilia in Fire Emblem Heroes. Zeke's voice actor, Patrick Sykes, also voices Drog and Hector from Fire Emblem Heroes, and Basilio from Fire Emblem Awakening. Tatiana's voice actress, Christina V, also voices Lachesis and Athena from Fire Emblem Heroes. Catria's voice actress, Julianne Alexander, also voices Felicia and Setsuna from Fire Emblem Fates. S's voice actress, Brianna Knickerbocker, also voices Sakura and Charlotte from Fire Emblem Fates, and Ninian from Fire Emblem Heroes. Noma's voice actor, Kirk Thornton, also voices Yenfei from Fire Emblem Awakening. Jenny's voice actress, Eden Regal, also voices Samia and Na from Fire Emblem Awakening. Balbar's voice actor, Cal Haber, also voices Frederick and Baladar from Fire Emblem Awakening, and Bartra from Fire Emblem Heroes. Kamui's voice actor, Bryce Papenbrook, also voices Henry from Fire Emblem Awakening, and Raven and Karel from Fire Emblem Heroes. Jesse's voice actor, Nick Wingard, also voices Abel, George, and Laszlo in Fire Emblem Heroes. Fernand's voice actor, Ray Chase, also voices Roy, Alphonse, and Gaius in Fire Emblem Heroes. Rudolph's voice actor, Jameson Price, also voices Virian and Priam from Fire Emblem Awakening, and Hawkeye and Zephiel in Fire Emblem Heroes. Slade's voice actor, Christopher Corey Smith, also voices Yarn and one of the male Robins in Fire Emblem Awakening, and Reinhardt and Legion in Fire Emblem Heroes. Messina's voice actor, Taliesin Jaff, also voices Bruno, Kane, and Navarre in Fire Emblem Heroes. And Jedda's voice actor, Richard Epcar, also voices Walhart from Fire Emblem Awakening. Fire Emblem Gaiden and its remake are the only games not to feature the character Anna. Gaiden has the least artwork out of any game in the series. Due to this, in the Fire Emblem Awakening Spot Pass content, Gaiden has the least varied cast and no villain character due to lack of artwork. The remake Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia has the shortest period of time between the release dates of the Japanese version and the international versions, with only a 29-day difference in time. Fire Emblem Echoes is also the first main series Fire Emblem game to feature full voice acting for in-game dialogue, and the second game in the entire franchise, preceded by the crossover title Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE for the Wii U. 10 Gaiden characters, Alm, Celica, Claire, Clive, Bowie, Volbar, Luthier, Dean, Noma, and Myson made their international debut with Fire Emblem Awakening as Spot Pass units. Similarly, Faye from Echoes makes her debut in Fire Emblem Heroes 1 week prior to the Japanese release of Echoes and a month prior to its international release. Also similarly, the 5th DLC pack will feature the first in-game appearances of the Fire Emblem Cypher characters Emma, Shade, Yuzu, and Lando. This will also be the first appearance of any Fire Emblem Cypher content outside of Japan. Finally, the various alcoholic drinks in Echoes were originally supposed to act as health and fatigue recovery items instead of only being utilized as potential offerings to Miller's servants. Their usability would have been restricted to characters that were 20 years of age or older. Well, that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time on Trivia Time.